Welcome to I'd Have a Beer. Mike and Manny, let's clap it up. We did.
We got the wives. They got the wives, man. Baker Mayfield? Oh. He's a whore. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to I'd Have a Beer, presented by, we're looking for sponsorships. Could be you. Looking. New episodes out every week. Make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube. Mike, absolutely murder it. Slam it, murder it, that button. We appreciate it. And drop a 5-star rating on our Spotify. And do me a favor, share this episode with a friend and hit the follow on all of our social media at IHAB Podcast. Mike, tell the people, what do we got coming up tonight?
Oh, yeah. We got a great week of football behind us, and we got a great week of football coming ahead of us. I'm going to give you, of course, Mikey Bugatti comes in and gives you the erratic bet, and his new best friend comes in and shares some of his secrets as well.
I like that.
We're going to talk about all the great things that happened, the undefeated teams, the very defeated teams, and the ugliest of the defeated teams. And then if you were with us last week, we started a new segment. We were going to reach out and hear some questions from our fans. We want to know what you're asking. We're going to give you what we're thinking. And of course, like every week, a grind my gears with Manny Motts.
Got a good one.
Let's talk the beers that we start with, okay? You guys want to know about the new beers? We got some pretty good ones this week coming at you. So without further ado, Manny, I'd have a beer with you.
Hey, I'd have a beer. Wow. I should have made sure that was not shooken up before opening this. It's all right. We're here now. I caught a lot of heat last week for drinking a Corona. Manny, you're supposed to be drinking a different beer. That you're supposed to, try new beers. Corona, if you've had Corona. So I went out on a limb and I got something else, but we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Okay. Yeah, I got something crazy too. You're going to like it. A good one.
Yeah. Okay, right off the rip, I just want to say, if anyone followed the Monday Night Football game, I just want to reach out and personally congratulate Joe Buck on all of his accomplishments on and off the field. Well done, sir. Well done. well done. Mike, did you catch the game?
I personally didn't catch the game, but I did see the tweets about it. And someone went viral, and it wasn't Joe Buck.
Wow.
I'll tell you that.
Like I said, congratulations, Joe Buck. If you know what I'm talking about, congratulations. If you don't, just type in Monday Night Football Joe Buck. See what comes up. He's winning on and off the field, like I said. Well done, sir. But now that's out of the way, let's get into the money talk. We need money. I need money. I'm in a hotel right now doing this for you because I love you all, but we need some money. Bugatti bets. How did we do last week? What do you got for us this week?
The Jets blow.
Wait a minute. Do they? They won.
Oh, no. Well, they won. Oh, it was the Cardinals.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
The Cardinals blow. Okay. Yeah. They blow. They ruined my ticket. They ruined my life. Josh Dobbs, you look better than I thought. I thought you were better than you looked. And you're the worst. That's why this week, Manny, I have a special guest here for you.
All right.
A special guest here for you.
I'd like to meet him.
Mikey Bugatti, he'll be here in just a second. But for our non-radical fans out here, I have Modest Mike to give you the conservative bet of the week.
Modest Mike, nice to meet you.
This is a surefire way to making money over time. Okay, we all want to be millionaires. This is the slowest way to get there, but this bet will hit.
Okay,
I'm talking. This is called the ladder challenge. You might have heard of it. We're going to take this first bet, roll over the winnings for the next 10 bets. And on the 10th bet, my friend, you sure will have $5,300 in your pocket.
Boom. I like the sound of that already. I'm in. Modest Mike is the best.
He's the best. Okay, this guy's the best. Thursday night game, Sunday night game, Monday night game. 3 times a week for 3 weeks. And on the 4th week, 5 G's in your pocket. Get ready for this bet. This is a foolproof bet. I put my house on it. But we're going to start with $20 because it's Modest Mike. Okay? Coming at you Thursday night, the Chiefs game. They're playing the Broncos, and that's an easy one. Okay. Mahomes to throw 200 yards, Mahomes to throw a touchdown, Pacheco to
Okay.
get 60 rushing yards, and Kelsey to get 50 receiving yards.
Oh, that's modest.
They've done this every single game
That's
this year.
modest.
Every
Yeah,
single game this year. You
that's a
put
lock.
$20 down, you'll get $24, and we'll come back Sunday for your next bet.
This is
Okay.
a slow and steady accumulation
This
of wealth.
this is the Warren Buffett's way to $5,000. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. And that's truly all you need to see right now. Modest Mike's in the house, and that's Modest Mike's bet for you.
All right. But wait a minute. Is there another friend?
Yeah. Now that Modest Mike's out of the fucking building, Mikey Bugatti's back. And let me tell you what you really want to hear this weekend.
Modest Mike is a pussy.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking bitch. Okay, Bugatti bets. This is who you're looking for. All right.
Yeah.
This is the all-time touchdown scorer of the weekend. Of the weekend. I'm gonna name to you 7 guys right now, and I'm gonna tell you what they have in common. They're all scoring a touchdown this weekend. All right. Load up the ticket. Load up it with the ticket with cash, and get ready to go. Okay. This is an easy one. Derrick Henry, animal.
Boom.
Touchdown. McCaffrey, he scored touchdown every game he plays. You give him the ball, touchdown.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, easy. ETN, big boy in the middle for the Jags, touchdown.
Wow.
Jalen Hurts, he always gets the touchdown. Give him the brotherly shove, and he's in the end
The
zone.
brotherly shove. Yep.
Touchdown. Kyren Williams of the Rams, the Cooper Cup, he looked good, but he didn't score. Puka Nakua, you're done. Kyren Williams, touchdown. Kenneth Walker off the Seahawks, touchdown. And Mozart off the Dolphins, A-Kane's out, Moster's in, touchdown. All right, that's
How?
the easy slip. These guys, everyone wants them. I want them. You want them. You want to know why you want them? Because if every one of those guys scored a touchdown on your $100 bet, you have upwards amount of money coming your way.
I like this.
$5,000 in one bet. Who
Boom.
wants to wait 10 weeks? I want that money now.
Yeah.
I want that money now. Yeah. Mikey Bugatti, you hear it first. Henry, McCaffrey, ETN, Hertz, Williams, Walker, Mozart, 5K on Sunday. That's the way it's done.
Wow.
Bugatti bets.
Bugatti bets, man. That's tough. Leave us a comment on our social media, YouTube or YouTube or Instagram on who you like better, Modest Mike or Mikey Bugatti's. This is tough. We might have to do a poll on whose bet they're going with this week, Modest
see
Mike
what
or Mikey
happens.
Bugatti. We might have to see. It's tough.
Whoever wins is the bet I'm going to go with this week. That's
Very smart. Very smart. Well, Modest Mike and Mikey Bugatti, I appreciate your input this week and trying to put money in our listeners' pockets. I appreciate you always. Let's get into the week 5. Week 5 is in the books, Mike. Week 5 is in the books. Holy
good.
shit. Yeah, there's a lot of goods, a lot of bads, a lot of uglies. For your Eagles. The Eagles are marching on. Eagles marching on.
They have no choice.
My good though for this week is not the Eagles. But you know what I need? I need you to let's give it a round of applause and welcome to the winner's circle, ladies and gentlemen, the Chicago Bears.
Oh.
Chicago Bears win 40-20 over the football team. I mean the Commanders.
The Bears.
Oh yeah, brother. The Bears. The Bears are back. Are the Bears back? Are they back?
No, they just played the Washington football team. Okay, a broken clock's right twice a day. You know what I mean? It happens. Justin Fields looked
4
phenomenal.
touchdowns.
He looked great. Yeah, but who did he play? You know,
I think Sam Howell has been sacked more than Daniel Jones, and that's saying something.
that might be true. To be honest,
I think that
might be
it's
true.
true. That is true. You heard it here first. That is a fact. I have it here, right here. So yeah, that Chicago Bears. Welcome to the winner's circle, week 5. It only took you 5 weeks, but welcome. And let's see what happens with them in week 6. I don't know, but this week, celebrating Chicago Bears possibly back.
Yeah, I'm not a big Bears guy, but I do have Justin Fields on my team, so I was happy with what happened this week.
Yeah.
It was a big one for me. Very good. And I love to see another NFC East team go down. This is actually the best NFC weekend I've ever seen so far this week for me.
For some people. Yeah.
For some people. Speaking of NFC teams, my good this week, you might have heard his name before. Christian McCaffrey.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
This
Very good.
guy is good. This guy's a fucking cheat code. Okay? You put him in the
Yeah.
game and you're already up at 10 points. He's already going to get you a touchdown and in field goal range right away. So that's a problem for all NFC's teams. That's a problem. He's good. This guy's good.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Listen, AJ Brown had 2 touchdowns and 110 yards one game, and they drug tested him so fucking quick. Haven't seen this guy get drug tested once this year. So that's something that we should talk about here. I think that
I don't know. Like you said, I think he's just a cheat code. The Eagles play. Eagles play 49ers soon.
late in the season, like week 13, actually, is when we play them.
It'll be here before you know it. But speaking of a sad day, bad day, just like it's going to be for the Eagles when they play the 49ers, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. New England Patriots are 1-4.
Oh,
They lose to the
yeah.
Saints.
Lose.
34-0.
Lose to the Saints. Yeah, exactly.
It's 34-0. Goose egg.
Mhm.
Goose egg. Mac Jones gets replaced again
He
for the
got
second
booed.
week.
He
Yo,
got
I
booed
mean,
off the field.
would you not? He threw 2 interceptions.
I booed
Bailey
him.
Zappi.
I've been saying it.
Bailey Zappi.
I've
You
been
know,
saying it.
Bailey Zappi replacing Mac Jones 2 weeks in a row. My
Let him
question to
start.
you, though, yeah, they should let him start next week.
Start. Who do they
You know,
play
my
next
question,
week?
my question to you though is: does Bill Belichick stay or leave next year?
Oh, next year. Next year. I think that's a really good question you just put there. If here's a storyline and here's a more realistic storyline. Bailey Zappi comes in, they make playoffs. They make some type of fire over there. Maybe they knock down one good team out of playoffs, then lose. Bill Belichick stays.
Oh, he's back. Yeah.
They continue down this slippery slope and he goes, "Dear Tom Brady, I miss you. I should have retired when you left the team."
Yes.
And then leaves the league. My best years were with Tom. Like that should have been he should have left when he left.
Yeah, I think the jury's out now on who needed who more.
Yeah.
Who needed who more. And I think the proof is in the pudding. So tough.
Anyone can read a playbook, but only some can make the plays happen.
And Mac Jones doesn't appear to be that guy.
Mac Jones can't fucking read. That's what it is.
Yeah, maybe that's really it.
That's what
Mac
it
Jones
is.
can't read.
He's opening that wrist thing and he goes, "Is this Spanish?"
Yeah, they're like reading off the plate. And he's X right 32 counter zebra switchblade.
Yeah.
Omaha on 3. Yeah,
And
we're just gonna go with the button hook.
Yeah. I'm gonna click the X button. One of you get open. Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's running middle school plays. Yeah. So it's bad. It's a bad situation for New England. Week 5. I don't know. Let's see what happens week 6 for the Patriots. I don't know, but
I don't see good things happening for them.
It'll be tough, but we'll see.
You know what I think they should do with teams that are bad like this, where they're at the bottom of the league?
Relegate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Relegate.
Yeah. I know how you feel about this situation. Yeah.
I think it's just a fun way. It's a fun way.
It's fun until your team is on the threshold of playing in the XFL next year. It's tough.
But here's what it takes away from teams that go and get that nice draft round pick at the end. You know, you're getting that first round pick, but then you go to the XFL and you need to use that guy to get you back up.
Yeah, I think the Giants are in line to get the 5th pick in the draft. So
right now,
that's a positive. Yeah.
How many wins you have?
1.
Oh,
and there's the balloons.
Good. That was me celebrating your
one win.
Your one win.
That's more celebrating than I've done for
Honestly,
them.
I thought I turned it off, so it's hilarious that you're now.
It's still back on. And ladies, if you're listening, ladies and gentlemen, you got to go to the YouTube and watch it because Mike said in the last video he would turn off the whatever is going on in the new update, FaceTime filters. Balloons are just flying all over his screen.
Yeah. I was celebrating for the Giants.
It's hysterical. So that's my bad. New England Patriots.
Patriots are bad. I've never liked them. Go Birds. And I still
don't
like them.
True that. Yeah. I'm not really, haven't been fans. So this is okay. I'm okay with that bad.
Yeah, it's a good bad. You know who I'm not okay with because I did have first pick in a couple of my fantasy drafts.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Justin Jefferson.
Ooh, I saw that this morning.
He's hurt bad, and the Vikings are down bad.
Yeah.
Okay. They're no good right now. I don't know. They can't seem to. Last year, if it was a 1-score game, they were 11-1.
Who'd they play? The Colts last year, where they had the comeback, the major comeback.
Yeah, it was like 40. They were down 30 points, and they go, "All right, good game."
just to prove your point, definitely different team this year.
Oh yeah,
Definitely different
absolutely.
team. Yeah, they're not putting up 40 points this year.
No, they're not putting up 40 points, I think, for the next 3 games put together. I
Yeah.
think Jefferson, take your immediate cash money that you got upon signing, stay hurt, get traded. The
Okay.
deadline is soon, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's like 3 weeks, 4
Yeah,
weeks.
and I know
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor's on that block, so
Yeah. I don't
he's
know.
looking to go
Do
somewhere.
they part ways with Kirk Cousins?
He's also high on that block too, even higher than Jonathan Taylor, you're
Dude,
right.
I saw something. Maybe they come to Kirk Cousins and tell him, "Listen, do you want to go to a contender this year? You know, we'll trade you." Who's he? Who does he end up with? The Jets? Or are they balling out with Zach? Are they balling with Zach Wilson this year?
The Panthers.
The Panthers. Wow, you don't see? You think they're giving up on their guy already? On
Bryce Young,
Bryce
man,
Young?
they don't have a single win. They don't have any wins.
Okay, that's a
They have
very
no
good point.
they have no wins. Let's get a nice veteran to come in to teach our boy how to play football,
And
get a
shop
couple wins.
at Cole's Cash.
Maybe we make playoffs, and Bryce Young comes in next year, and we go trade Kirk Cousins to a team who needs a QB. Maybe they give him back.
30-day return policy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. An Indian give. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't work out. I wish that was a thing in football because
Like they do in soccer.
the Giants would be returning all of their offensive
Yeah,
linemen,
yeah.
all of
You,
them.
you just put players out on loan, and then
Yeah, yeah,
you have them for like
all
a
of
couple
them.
months.
Every single one of the Giants offensive linemen would be returning back to college football, and we would be getting our draft picks back. That's
Yeah,
what I would hope for. But
and a
yeah,
ton of money.
it's a tough day for Minnesota, but we'll see.
Yeah, but, Minnesota, they didn't do good. But you know who was worse than Minnesota to me this week? To
Wait a
me,
minute. Is this still bad or is this ugly?
no, this is ugly because this is worse than
Oh,
bad.
I think I might have the same one with you,
Okay,
but let's
I don't
see.
think you do. I don't think you do.
Okay, all
I
right, go
love
ahead.
what your ugly is going to be. I know what it is.
Mm,
Mine is different than yours. Here's a question: Are the
okay.
Bills good?
Wow.
Are the
Yeah.
are the
This is
Bills
different
good?
question. This is a different question than
They're
mine.
different ugly than your ugly. I
Yeah,
think the Bills are
ugly.
not good.
Yeah,
They lose. They
they're
have a problem with teams with J. I think is what I'm seeing. They
yeah.
lose to the Jets.
Jets,
They lose to the
Jaguars.
Jaguars, and in a couple of weeks they're going to lose to the Jeagles. So I'm pretty pumped up about that. I think they have an issue with teams with J.
Oh man, I thought the J was silent in Eagles. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, not a lot of
Okay.
people know that. But yeah,
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
yeah,
Yeah. They're definitely having problems. The Bills. They beat the Dolphins, and the Dolphins just came off of a monster win. They beat the
yeah.
Dolphins, so then you're like, oh, fucking, the
Looking
Bills
good.
are back. The Bills are back,
Hmm.
and then they lose. Well, you know what? I heard that they possibly you have to take this into consideration because they were playing in London. The time difference. I heard they didn't get there until like the night before, so
Yeah,
they were tired. That's what I heard. But I don't give a fuck. I'm not a Bills fan, so
yeah.
suck it up, bitches.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. That's what I
yeah,
and the Jaguars do the same shit.
yeah, yeah. So Bills, yeah, that's it. Are they even going to make the playoffs? Are they still a playoff like a big favorite? I don't know.
I see the Dolphins. They're ahead of
Mm,
them right now. That's what I think.
yeah, that division's tight because you know what? New England, Bailey Zappi might get hot.
That's right. And don't count out Aaron Rodgers. Apparently, he might
Yeah,
come back this season.
yeah.
Okay.
He's having Dolphins like mate on his ankle, which is apparently the frequency of the Dolphins speaking and
Yeah.
making love somehow heals broken parts of your body. I don't know.
You wouldn't understand. You got to go to the
I
woods, dark side, wherever he went. And
I
you're
don't have
good.
access to the type of medicine and healthcare that he does. So, you know what? God bless. We'll probably see him in 3 weeks. So,
Yeah.
So to piggyback off of yours, I'm gonna hit you with this is you either ride with this team or you just absolutely love and it's a holiday when they lose. And my goddamn ugly for week 5 is how about those motherfucking Cowboys?
That's right.
How
That's
about those
right.
Cowboys?
I,
How about those fucking Cowboys? Oh, it's hysterical. What a disaster for Dak. And we had the Dak interception counter last week. We finally
yes.
clicked it to 1. And I'm
Mm.
like, man, One, is he going to get to 15 like he had last year that he said he wouldn't do? I'm like, we're going to need a lot out of him next week. And he delivered for the boys at I'd Have a Beer podcast, throwing not one, not two, but 3 interceptions. How about them Cowboys, Dak Prescott? I just have to play you a quick video. It just cracks me up.
Yeah, bring it. Is it the Stephen A. Smith one?
No, it's not the Stephen A. Smith thing, but it's just absolutely hysterical. I wish I had it fast forwarded.
Yeah, please.
First page about this 42-10 good whooping by the 49ers. Dak Prescott sucks. Oh,
That's my favorite thing ever. It is hysterical. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. He knew exactly what he wanted to say. Dak Prescott sucks. 3 interceptions, like I said. 49ers absolutely manhandled them.
Oh, my God.
42-10. They crushed them. They got absolutely crushed. Do they even make the playoffs this year, Dallas?
I don't think. I can tell you right now, they're not taking the NFC East. Everyone has already predicted the Eagles to take that, and that's a great prediction. I don't know if they make playoffs, but Stephen A. Smith had me dying.
Oh, it's hysterical.
His video, they were on ESPN and they were talking about that game, and he goes, and they're zooming in on the fans, and the fans are miserable. One guy's on the phone.
Yeah, he's on the phone calling his mom, pick me up.
Yeah, he's doing the voiceover, and he's like, "Can I cancel my bet for the Cowboys to win the division?"
It's unbelievable.
And they have this sad music on, and he's like, "Turn the music up, turn the music up. But come on, let's listen to this."
The Cowboys are they just do it to themselves every year. It's hysterical. The Cowboys stink. Did you see Kittle's shirt when he scored a touchdown? One of his 3 touchdowns. Did you see?
I saw him lift it. What did it say?
He lifted his shirt and it said, I think it just said, "Fuck Dallas."
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right for him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Micah Parsons had some shit to say about him, but what do you say when you lose 42-10? Not much.
You don't.
But
Micah Parsons talks too much, doesn't play too much. That's what.
Where was he in that game? I don't know. Purdy he took his time. He looked like he was in the league for 15 years. Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy read a book and threw a touchdown in the same play. Actually, I saw that.
Brock Purdy lives in San Francisco, California. He makes less than $1 million a year.
That's right.
He lives with a roommate.
He does.
This guy. He's one of us. He's one of us.
A lot of people forget what his nickname is. It's Mr. Irrelevant. He is still the last pick of the draft last year. He's a nobody.
Mike, if he wins, this is his second year starting, right, in the league?
Yeah.
If he wins
kind of, because he started halfway through last year.
Okay. If this is his second year in the league, he wins a Super Bowl this year. Mr. Irrelevant. Do we not have to bring up the big elephant in the room and say, who was the last Mr. Irrelevant to go on and win a Super Bowl, possibly in his second season, starting for a team? Tom Brady, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Possibly. So you're saying, because here's how a lot of people
are they the new dynasty?
That could
but
be.
But they gotta win one. But still,
first they gotta get there. First they gotta get to the Super Bowl. They haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, this is true. Okay, they played with 0 quarterbacks against your Eagles last year. They had one quarterback, and then they had another quarterback, and then they had another quarterback, and then they had McCaffrey. So
and then they had a running back. This guy
does
it all.
Yeah, it's tough.
I think if they make it healthy all the way to the end of the season, which seems to be a problem for them, they can go far. And then at the end, the NFC Championship, you got it, is going to be the Eagles 49ers. And whoever wins that game, I think, is the Super Bowl champion. Because
I agree with that.
Nobody else on the other side looking consistent right now.
I agree with that. I agree with that. We'll see. Hey, a few more weeks to go.
We're getting away from the point right now. Fuck the Cowboys.
Fuck the Cowboys. For all you Cowboy listeners out there, I don't care. Suck it. They stink. Jerry Jones is the worst. The Cowboys are a disaster. Dak Prescott, what do they do with this guy? I don't know. It's not my problem. You'll probably extend him because you guys stink.
They got 6 QBs. You can't figure it out?
That's a good point. That's a
good
point.
Wildcat formation until one of them scores a touchdown.
Just write their names and pick out of a hat who's starting next week. I think that's the best idea. But anything else you want to cover in week 5?
No, that's to me the best things that are going on right now. What I'd like to know from you from this past week is what's really getting under your skin. What's pissing you off? What
grinds my gears? What grinds my gears? Yeah, my blood pressure is already boiling because I saw grind my gears. I'm gonna have to talk about it. So it's grind my gears. And Manny, they've been on your list already. Grind my gears. Pick something else new. Well, you know what? when these motherfuckers are this bad, I'm putting them on my grind my gears. I don't care. And it's the Giants.
Yeah.
It's the Giants' offensive line. It's the Giants' offensive line.
Yeah.
And I said that this was going to happen. And on this podcast, we've been right about some things. We've been right about some injuries. Mikey Bugatti's been right about some bets, I think. And but I said this was going to happen if they couldn't protect him. And what happened? Daniel Jones leaves the game Sunday with a neck injury. Luckily, it doesn't seem like it's too bad, but still, it's just the point. Our $40 million a year quarterback is getting dogged every game. He's getting beat every game, and it's just I don't know how much longer he can take this before he's literally getting carted off the field because there is no blocking whatsoever. I'm telling you right now, Mike. Me and you can get through that offensive line, guaranteed. And I haven't been on a football field in a long time.
I was the Giants blow. I was at that game actually this weekend.
Yes, I saw.
And he was when he came
running for his life.
He was running for his life. When he came off that field, I was standing around. I was in the visitor section, by the way. Dolphins, you guys are smart. It's fucking hot over there. I can't even sit down.
Dude, they built that stadium like that for a reason.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm sitting there in shorts and t-shirt. I'm boiling. I'm glistening in the light. When he came off that field, Giants fans were booing him to get off that field. Your organization's fed up with him. And my favorite is the post-game interviews with Gable and they
yeah.
What's his name?
Brian Dable. Yeah.
Dable.
He's a beast.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely a beast. They asked him the most they asked him the most disrespectful questions.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, so the score was 35-10 or whatever. Did you see that?
He's like, I know the scores. He's like, I know the scores.
He's like, I saw the game. I was there.
What's your question?
Yeah.
The media is a piece of shit. The media is a piece of shit.
They don't want to know answers. They want to see if they can poke the bear.
They just want him just to nod his head and be like, yeah, I know. We've been getting absolutely dogged.
Right.
Yeah. So my grind my gears last week. It was Daniel Jones. I'm like the honeymoon phase is over with Daniel Jones. This week I really looked at it and I'm like, listen, I can't put all the blame on this guy. The offensive line is absolutely brutal. I don't care who you have back there. Maybe they can salvage a few different possessions, but this guy, I don't know if I feel bad for him or what, but he's just getting absolutely cranked in every game. He's been sacked 28 times already this year. 28 times. Okay.
So many times.
And I'm going to hit you with some stats right here. You remember Andrew Luck, right?
Yeah, he retired when he was
the Colts. Yeah, Andrew Luck, he played 86 games before he retired, okay? Daniel Jones has played 59, okay? Luck has been sacked 174 times in the 86 games. Daniel Jones, on the other hand, has been sacked 177 over only 59. So he already surpassed the amount of sacks that Andrew Luck had in 86 games in 59.
That's not good.
Not good, Michael. Not good. This is a bad situation. I am throwing up the red flags. Somebody needs to do something over there. It's bad. He retired after 7 seasons due to punishment he endured. Does Daniel Jones just die this season? What happens? Like, does he just die? I think there's no way I don't want to say, I'm not going to say it, but because, we've been right about shit like that on this podcast.
Right.
I don't want to say that.
Don't predict the
I don't want to say that, but this son of a bitch, I don't know why he shows up next week.
I think retires next week before the start of the game.
He's already a millionaire. He's already a millionaire. Let it go.
That's it. I think they practice this thing called a 2-minute drill when it's the end of the game. They should do that for the entire game, okay?
We haven't experienced the 2-minute drill because we've been out of the games 2 minutes into the game. So we have not been a part of any 2-minute drill. I don't know how the Giants even came back against Arizona. Now I'm thinking about it.
That was crazy. He went over and took some drugs and came back on the field.
That feels like that was like 2 years ago, and it's just been colossal, just terrible. Every aspect, it's terrible. The offensive line, though. and I'll probably be talking about it next week because guess who they play next week?
Someone good, I hope.
Someone good. And speaking of next week, Giants. Giants Eagles week 5 or week 6 predictions rather. Let's see. The Giants, yeah, they played they played the Dolphins last week, and oh no, it'd be nice. Maybe they could play a team in
Little
their
break.
caliber. A little break. No, they're going straight to play the Buffalo Bills, who just got beat. So don't you think they want to just come out and absolutely smoke the next team, which they probably will?
Right.
The Giants are also away again.
Well, it's
Giants
in New York.
Yeah, well, it's away. It's away. Their fans are, you know how their fans are. The fans are absolutely crazy. They're going to be calling for the death of Daniel Jones at that game probably.
Yeah,
and Von Miller's back.
Von
Miller is back for the Bills. So that's that doesn't help. It's bad. Bills are minus 14 or favorited 14 points. I don't know why it's not 114 points. It's
that's
tough.
A lot of points. Yeah, that's
it's
tough for you.
My prediction.
You want a close game?
I need a moral win.
A moral win. Maybe you get like a pick 6.
No, my prediction is, and I've asked every week, and it still hasn't happened. We have not scored a touchdown in the first half of the games yet.
Okay, all right. Hey, that's a fair. That is
the most sorry ass fucking prediction you can ever have, but it's a fact.
Can I have a touchdown in 30 minutes? Just one, please.
Please. I don't care how we do it. I don't care who runs it in, who throws it. We just need 7.
Even if it's a defensive touchdown.
I don't care. Just somebody. We need 7 points before that clock, before they go into the locker room. We need 7 points. Yeah. So that's my hope. It's not even a prediction. I just need hope. Show me hope.
Yeah, some manifestation to make that happen.
Block for that son of a bitch, please. Please.
Tears come down your face.
Please.
Please make that happen.
It's just please. It's terrible. So Giants, Bills. It's gonna be tough. So I'm hoping for 7 points before they hit to the locker rooms. Yeah, that's my prediction.
I hope that your wish happens, but I also am rooting for the Bills here because of your NFC. C champs right now in first place. We also will be playing in New York, such as you. But the third New York team.
Oh, the green team
and the Jets. Yes,
I heard Aaron Rodgers is going to be back for that game. Are you scared?
He is. He's going to be back in the wheelchair on the sideline to watch his team get dominated. I can't even say the Eagles it's going to be a close game. Jalen Hurts just threw 370 yards. It's the most I think I've ever seen him throw. They're hot right now. They're in form. We're running until we meet maybe the Bills, and then if not them, definitely
you're
the 49ers.
You're not slightly nervous that Zach Wilson is him?
No. I'm slightly nervous for him when Hassan Reddick and N'Kobe Dean come down the line, and Jalen Carter, who has the highest pressure rate right now. I foresee 3 turnovers on the Jets side. Definitely.
Wow. Is that a primetime game?
I don't think it is. Think it is.
That's the only good thing for the Jets then.
Let me see. Yeah, because not everyone's watching them.
It's probably a 1:00 game. Or no, it's probably 4. It's probably middle game. That's my guess. Middle game, but
yeah, it's a 4:00 game.
Even so, I don't know. They're gonna, it's gonna be tough.
It's good. It's gonna be tough for them for sure. I'm not worried. I was worried this week with the Rams. They handled their business. They kept Cooper Kupp under a touchdown. We're happy with that, and we'll move on and keep on trucking until we meet another powerhouse team. We got 2 weeks. We need to keep this up because there's a steep hill for us at the end of the season.
There are some good teams out there, believe it or not. There are some good teams.
Run into them yet.
You have not. We've run into bad and good teams, and we're still effed. So it would be nice to be on the other side of that equation, but let's see. We'll see. New week, new football games. We'll see. Mike, I'm excited for this next thing though. This is good.
Me too.
This is good.
Too.
This is good. Do you have the questions, or do you want me to read the questions?
Yeah. Read the questions off because I forgot my paper. So go ahead and just let me know what those questions are.
Well, this is the 12th man. This is the fan mail. This is where we want to see you in the comments. Okay, so next week, don't be afraid to drop some questions on our Instagram, YouTube videos. Come on. We're going to read some questions for you today, and it's just going to put it in the scope of what the questions could be about anything. Go
Can be
ahead.
about
It's going to be good.
football. Can be about our opinion. Is Eagles spelled with a J at the beginning? I don't know. So let us know.
This is good. This is good. So the first one off the rip is coming from Coral. All right. Coral
Okay.
asks, what's your most memorable football moment or a memory that got you into the sport?
Wow. Okay.
Okay, Coral.
Okay. Okay. I will, Coral, we appreciate your question. We thank you for bringing that in here. I know mine. I know
Go
mine
ahead.
because I'm from New York and everyone always asks me,
Mm,
how the fuck did you become a Eagles fan?
yeah. This is a
Okay.
valid question.
And this is a great answer. What everyone would
It's
agree.
not a great answer. I've
Good
heard this.
answer.
I've heard this. It's a terrible.
It's a good answer. I used to go to Giants games all the time when I was a kid. Went to one with my parent, my dad and family. They were playing Philadelphia Eagles, okay? And Donovan McNabb is at the helm. This big guy. He was slipping through the pocket, throwing touchdowns. They had Deshaun Jackson doing a little dance. Westbrook was a little Slim Shady coming through there. Okay, great team. They won. They defeated the Giants. Typical. As I was about to leave the game, I started to root for the team. This guy in front of me goes, they were losing before you started rooting for them, but as soon as you started, they've won the game. He took the hat off of his head and placed it on mine, sealing my fate and
Yeah.
forever making me an Eagles fan today. And I thank this man so much so
I'm gonna have
that
words
I
for
brought
this
him on the
man.
show here tonight. Bill, come on over. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna find this man because he
Yeah.
corrupted you a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
then I'd be in a life full of sorrow like you are this
Yeah,
year. Yeah.
it's I've been drinking a lot more beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have a beer a
Yeah.
lot of the time during the week. It's tough. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. So Coral, thank you for your question. We got another one here from Marissa. She goes, which would you rather see become an Olympic sport? Hide and seek, tug of war, or tag?
Wow. Hey, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I have my answer. You can go first on this one. Take the lead
I'm
here.
gonna go here and say, what would I rather see as an Olympic sport? Wow, sport. Let me see. I feel like tag is kind of already on ESPN. They have some type of
I've seen.
yeah, I've seen, yeah. So I'm gonna go hide and seek. I think.
Yeah.
I'm going. I feel like that's the craziest out of the three. Hide and seek. I would love to see how that would somehow be an Olympic sport. But if they figured out the way to do it, it would have to be entertaining. This would have to be entertainment. This hide and seek. This would be this is just be pure entertainment. Yeah, hide and seek for sure.
I actually, as a little kid, being the youngest of three, was the best at hide and seek because I would go and hide, and then they would never seek. So
Ooh,
I hid
you
for a
got
long
stooped.
period of time. Yeah, multiple years in a
stooped.
row, multiple games in a
Yeah,
row.
yeah. It's
But
cold outside.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's cold. It's cold outside. I didn't have a phone. Dinner came and went. Uh, yeah, I'd like to see some hide and seek, but I want it in a large environment. I want it in like a high school, or maybe I place you in like
Ooh, okay.
a small city in which if I find you, I can like maybe shoot you with like an airsoft gun. Maybe we do like a small like maybe we interview or read and past books on who are the best hide and seekers. Maybe we go and get like Anne Frank's diary, we figure out how she hid for so long, and then see how that plays into
Okay.
people's tactics.
Yeah. She had a great tactic back in the day. Yeah. Okay. So hide and seek, an Olympic sport. I think that would do very well. What country do you think would do very well in that?
In hide and seek,
In the Olympics, yeah.
the best hide and seek country champion. Wow.
This is just off the cuff. This wasn't the question, but I'm curious.
Yeah, off the cuff. Who's the best at hiding? In my bet, and
This could go terribly wrong, but I don't know.
I don't even want to answer this question right now.
We'll leave that up to you guys at home and listening to come up with your own answer for that one.
There's too many things going on in the world right now for me to answer this question.
Yes, we won't answer that. We talk football here and drink beers. The last question, we'll do 3 tonight, is from Sam out there.
Okay.
Samantha, she goes, why do Eagles fans say "Go Birds" when there are other bird football teams? Wow, Samantha, this is the question we all want to hear.
Yeah, that's an easy That's an easy.
Oh,
She's
so
not the first person to ask me this. I just got asked this last week by my friend. His name's Fish, by the way. He said, "Why would you say go birds if there are other birds?"
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Seahawks is a fake bird. They're the fish of the ocean. No one likes them.
Is that
Okay.
true? Okay.
Cardinals, I can step on them and kill them.
Yeah.
Ravens, that's the dirty bird. No one
Hmm.
likes ravens. They're the bird of death. No one cares about them. And where do you live, Sam? Is it America? And what bird represents America and freedom?
So we are gonna bring politics into this. Okay.
Well, politics. What
Or
country are you from? This is America, okay?
Okay.
And our
Okay.
country bird is the bald eagle,
Hmm.
majestic, prideful, and strong. So when we
Okay.
say go birds, it's more like go America, or it could mean hello, or it could
Go
mean
America.
good to see you, or it could mean thank you. It's got tons of meanings, but right now the one meaning it does mean is first place. It means undefeated. It means go birds.
Okay. You brought up America. It's the American. There's already an America's team. There's already an Americans team. You don't want to be those guys either.
No.
You don't want to be those guys.
You misled the nation now.
Yeah.
Don't you ever confuse us.
Get those
for that
words
team.
out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so dude, great questions. I like those questions. We want new questions next week.
Please.
We want new questions next week. We will answer them. Drop some comments on our Instagram DMs or on the post on our YouTube videos. We'll look through them the week prior, and we will pick 3 or 4 and read them out here. I like that. We got to get some. We got to get some
with your questions. Thank you, Coral. Yeah. Thank you, Marissa. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate those questions. Now to wrap things up here, I'm going to tell you what I've been drinking.
Before we go into that, I just want to say one more football-related thing, and it's our old buddy Dak Prescott. When you thought the Cowboys fans were off the hook, they're not. We got one more little thing we need to do.
Little piece of news.
Dak said at the beginning of the year, what did he say, Mike? Something along the lines of,
I will not throw 15 interceptions this year. I promise.
Okay. And prior to last week, he only had 1. So I was like, oh man, is he a man of his word? Is he better than all of us? But no, our boy Dak. We can count on Dak. Dak is our boy. He is. He knew we needed that counter to go up. So what did he do? Yeah. He threw 3 last weekend, bringing the total to 4. Going into week 6. Thank you, Dak Prescott. The counter now is at 4. We'll see you in week 6.
Manny is away on a work trip right now, or else you see that little ticker.
Yes.
Okay.
It's hard to travel with that on a plane, believe it or not.
Yeah.
It's very weird, and I was trying to avoid questions. So I didn't bring the spinny wheel with numbers. Could have gotten some questions from that. All you need to know is Dak Prescott's got a total of 4 touchdowns going into week 6. The wheel will be back next week. You'll see a 4. Hopefully you'll see a 6 or maybe a 7, but we'll see. Dak Prescott, he's our boy, so he'll probably come through.
Thank you, Dak. We appreciate it. I know you probably saw the video I sent you saying that you have the Dak Prescott interception counter. Thank you for watching that and adding to it.
Yeah.
A lesser shout out, Taylor Swift, bitch, you didn't answer my video. I texted you, I messaged you. I had actually 12 people message you. Thought maybe you would reach out and say, I can confirm this, I can't confirm this.
She's got the Swifties, and we have the I'd Have a Beer army, and they DM'd her, and they DM'd the Swifties too, and there was a back and forth. We might have been trending on Twitter or X. We might have, and so she might have to jump on.
We definitely made some waves because I got blocked, so I definitely know that they're seeing my messages. Okay, they're just not responding, and to me, that's a win.
Mm-hmm. That's a W. That's a W. But yeah. But you mentioned it before. I cut you off. I'm sorry, but we did start the episode with new beers.
Yeah, you said you got something crazy for me.
I was getting a lot of heat. I got a lot of heat last week because Manny, I'd have a beer. You're supposed to have a beer. What'd you have? You got a Corona that you're not even trying. So I have tonight a Sierra Nevada hazy little thing IPA, ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds hot. Sounds like a hot beer.
Yeah, 6.7, no problem. Family owned, operated. That you love to see that. Yeah. What do you got,
Okay, I
Mike?
got a couple questions for you here. Are you
Mhm.
drinking this beer at dinner?
Am I drinking this beer at dinner?
I don't know.
Hmm. Sure. I'd have this beer at dinner. I mean, I'm having it. I'd have this beer. It definitely would have to be cold, not room temperature like it is.
Is your beer at room temp? Are you drinking room temperature beer?
It's tough. See what I do for the people out there when I'm traveling and I still need to record. I'm drinking warm Sierra Nevada hazy little thing IPA for you people
Sounds
out there.
gross.
So
Sounds
yeah, for dinner I would like this to be chilled for
Well,
sure.
then I obviously can assume that you're not drinking this at a tailgate.
There's no shot I'm rolling up with this can number one. I think the color scheme is just not for me.
Okay.
I'm not doing this. It's a 6.7. I would be banged up if I'm throwing back a bunch of these. No, I can't. Not drinking this at a tailgate. No, I'm
All
sorry.
right. No
No.
problem. No problem.
No.
And now give me 1 to 10. Where are we putting
Yeah,
this
1
on
to
the
10.
scale? How's your beer?
Let me see. Let me get another sip here.
Yeah, really get a nice taste. Swish it around the mouth. It's one of
Yeah,
those
that's
beers
good.
where you don't swallow, you spit it.
Yeah. I'm gonna brush my teeth with
Yeah.
this later because the
It's
hotel I'm
good.
staying in has no plumbing.
That's a
Let's
good
see.
one.
Yeah, this is
That's
good.
saying a La Quinta over there.
Yeah. I'm just staying at a motel, no
Yeah.
number. It's
Motel
just a motel.
6. The light will not be on.
Yeah. What would I give this 1 through 10? I'd give this a 5.7, like my height.
5.7.
For all you out there that
You're as
haven't,
high as me.
for all you out there that have not had the absolute honor of meeting me in person, you'll see 5.7. Yeah, you'll see.
Just
So yeah,
envision that, and then you'll know.
yeah.
Right.
So that's my rating on the beer tonight. I got a new beer for people, so they can't talk shit. So
We
that's
appreciate
it.
you. We
Yeah.
appreciate
All right,
you.
Mike, what do you got?
Yeah, I see you on your 6.5% beer,
Oh,
and I raised you to 9.5% ABV on
you're
this
having
beer.
that at a tailgate.
Okay, this is a Sweetwater's Gummies Fruit Punch IPA. It's a double IPA with
Ugh.
fruit flavors. Okay, it sounds gross, okay? But when you sip it, it's fucking gross. So no surprise there. There's no surprise there. Let me give you one more immediate reaction.
Yeah. It's not. It's almost 10%, so you're cooked.
It's gross. Yeah, imagine if you had a Sour Patch Kid, okay,
Yeah.
and you chewed it and then you swallowed it, and then I
Okay.
gave you a shot of vodka and you took that shot of vodka right after.
Yeah.
It's like that, but then you threw up at the same
Okay,
time.
because I was gonna
So
say,
it's
so far this sounds okay.
it's all right. So that's what I got going on here, and I'll answer your questions for you. You're gonna ask me here. Will I have this at dinner? If it was
Chilled.
if this was chilled, okay, and this dinner
Okay.
was forced on me with a $5,000 reward, I would then eat this dinner with this beer. Would I have
Okay.
this at a tailgate? Uh, if my girlfriend brought them and said, "Babe, I got you these beers," I would drink one out of respect, very slowly, so I never finished it and got to another one. Okay. and
Smart man.
and on my scale, this is going only because the ABV is 9.5%, and I am a little tipsy right now just from this one beer because I haven't eaten a
Nice,
lot
Mikey
today.
Bugattis. Careful.
Yeah, I'm drunk right now, and I'm putting $1,000 on my bet from before.
Yeah, this guy's betting hockey. He's getting so crazy.
This is a 4, a 4
Okay.
a 3.9, not even
Oh
a 4,
wow.
3.9.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
3.9 for you guys. I know you're probably thinking, well, you guys are ranking these beers. Will we have a list? Yes. Manny Motts, he's got the list of beers all written down with the noted. We're gonna send it and release it
Yes.
out to all of you when we get through a good amount of beers. We'll update you halfway through the season at week 8. We're only at week 5.
Okay.
And then at the end of the season, you'll get the full rankings of beers and well, our favorites. Okay, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. And if you agree, if you disagree, great. Congratulations. Have a beer. I'd have a beer. So
I'd have a beer.
I'd have a beer. Dude, great shit this week. Great.
Yeah,
Some
good
good,
week.
some good, some bad, some ugly. We got Bugatti bets. We also had Modest Mike for the first time. Modest Mike.
Nice one.
So I'm interested to see, guys. We're gonna drop a poll, and you let us know who you're gonna be rolling with this week. Modest Mike or Mikey Bugatti. We'll see. I'm interested to see the responses. We'll see some options. Grind my gears. Yeah, the Giants' offensive line still absolutely sucks. Daniel Jones, RIP, potential. This guy, he's running for his life. How is he not going to be running for his life next week? I don't know. But Beers, thank you, 12th Men, fan mail. Thank you, men
Love
and
that.
women.
Thank you.
We loved it. We want more questions next week, please. More questions. So make sure to drop some questions on our Instagram in the DMs or on a post or on YouTube. We'll be scouring the internet looking. So don't be afraid to get out there, ask us some questions. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Mike, any final words?
Absolutely. I enjoy the beers I go and find, but I'd love to be sponsored by a beer. I'll drink it. I'll rate it. I'll put it out on the internet for you. We'll let you know who's the best and who's the worst. But if you
We'll be
don't come
honest.
to us, we might not find you. So sponsor us. We'll throw you up a little shout out here, maybe all around me. I
Hell
don't
yeah.
even know. I'll do a rainbow of you.
Hell yeah.
Reach on out, put in a question for us. Love them questions. And we're looking forward to next week. We got a hell of a weekend coming up.
Absolutely.
We'll see you next
Week
Wednesday.
6. We'll see. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube. Mike, tell him, murder that button.
Slam
Murder.
that button.
Slam it. Drop a 5-star rating on our Spotify and look for us on social media. Hit that follow on all of our social media platforms at IHAB Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We'll see you again next week. Hey, I'd have a beer.